Well, the plan was to go for a walk with this camera, the Nikon Z8, and this lens, the 50mm f1.8s, but fate intervened, or at least the weather did. You wouldn't know it now, but half an hour ago there was a tremendous thunder and lightning storm, and I thought it best to stay away from tall trees because I was going to go for a walk in the forest. Now, you may have noticed that I haven't been around, at least YouTube, as much as usual, and that's due in no small part to the fact that I've been preparing for the 40th anniversary Sooke Fine Art Show. So yeah, that's where my time has been spent, producing prints, matting, framing, and all the things that go into preparing your photography for an art show. So much help. I really shouldn't do it by myself. Could I, sweetie?
No, you couldn't.
No, it would be impossible.
You give up.
Yeah, that's what I've been up to. And in fact, last 2 weekends ago, I delivered all my work down to the show. It takes about 2 weeks to prepare the arena and turn it into a fine looking gallery. And that's what it's been for, of course, 40 years now. So yeah, I dropped my work off 2 weekends ago, and now the show opens tomorrow, if I didn't already say that. So very much looking forward to that. My work was accepted once before, in fact the only time that I've submitted it, back in, I think it was 2021, during COVID. But that was a virtual show. So one of the great things that's associated with the show is the gift shop, and I'm hoping to sell more of my work there, and that consists of other prints, framed and unframed, art cards as they call them, greeting cards, and also my books. Now it goes without saying that these are all real objects that you can hold in your hand and look at, put up on the wall. And I have to say that, speaking of virtual, I'm getting a little bit tired of the virtual world of photography because, as I've mentioned before, I really believe in printing your work. And I think I'm not alone in tiring of this virtual photography world, because I made one of my rare check-ins to Instagram today, and I stumbled on this guy, I guess that suggested content has its place, who had deleted all his posts from Instagram. He did this because Meta, and he recognizes the value of the physical object and the power of print. And yeah, I couldn't agree more. So, if you can, I'll see you at the Sooke Fine Art Show. As it relates to photography and video, some tech news. First, I've been beta testing a wonderful app called the Parallax app. This was developed by an amazing chap named Mike Aguaro, who developed it originally to bring some of the missing functions to the Nikon ZR. In fact, I think that's what he called it at first, the ZR app or something, but now, as I said, it's called Parallax. And this is available for your phone, for iPad, and for your computer. So as I said, it brings all kinds of amazing functions, in particular exposure metering tools that are, as I criticized, missing from the ZR. And I mentioned those in my original sort of non-hands-on ZR review. And Nikon has yet to offer a real firmware update that might solve some of the issues and bring some of those more professional cine functions to the camera. As of the last couple of days, people are all at Twitter about the Sony FX5, and it looks like a hell of a cine camera. But it's also priced at $6,300 in Canada, I can't afford the 3,000 for the ZR, never mind 6,300, but to my mind the ZR is still a real bargain for what it is, and let's hope Nikon sees fit to bring a substantial firmware update to make it even better. So my mind is really on the opening of the Sooke Fine Art Show tomorrow. I'm really excited to see what it brings this year besides my work. And yeah, so that's about it. But let me know in the comments the idea of photo walks with whatever combination of cameras and lenses. Is that a path that you'd like to walk down with me in future videos? Let me know in the comments. Yeah. But that's it from me for now. We'll see you later.